Hey guys, this is Frank from Top 5, and today we're bringing you some more E3 news. Squeaks has found some more tidbits to share with you guys in prep for E3. We're all getting excited around here. It's coming up next week, real soon. Squeaks, go ahead and take it away, man.
All right, how's it going, everyone? Came across a list of PlayStation news, or just stuff that they plan on talking about. So I don't know how reliable this is or not, but it seemed pretty legit when we get to look at the picture of what the lineup is. The first topic that it has on its list is the I'm going to probably say this wrong, Ghost of Tsushima.
Hold on, I got that written down somewhere.
Okay,
I'm excited about hearing about that one actually.
Yeah, so I got it I didn't really know too much about it until I kind of found out that it's from the same developer as Sucker Punch, and the last time we seen anything from
Tsushima,
is that right?
Tsushima, yeah, something like that. I think the T sounded so.
Something. And they haven't made a Infamous game since 2014.
Yeah, the effort's been here, so hopefully it's fruitful.
It was when PlayStation first came out, PS4, because
Okay.
it was that Second Son Infamous, and that's the last thing I know about them.
Right.
So I'm hoping it's pretty legit.
The art style so far, from what I've seen of what they have shown, looks awesome.
Yeah.
So I really like it so far.
A little trailer and whatnot.
Yeah.
Another one that I'm kind of excited about, I haven't seen this in many years, is Medieval. It's remember that game where it's the skeleton knight? It's just like the head. Maybe I can show you a picture about it. I know it's just us two. But it's
we'll throw a picture
it's not a little skeleton. It's like a skeleton with a knight armor on, and he has a shield. And they're saying that it's going to be remastered for PlayStation 4.
Oh my god, old school as hell. Yeah.
So
that's PS1, right?
Yeah, PS1.
Okay, yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. If they could keep doing that, I would like to see even a Soul Reaver remastered. That'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
They're going back that old.
They are bringing back. See, this is how prepared I am. They are bringing back some titles though that I'm pretty excited about. I'll talk about them later on when we're talking about what's getting announced every day.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. First of all, Ghost of Tsushima is supposed to be a demo, so maybe we can finally play it ourselves.
We'll see some gameplay and stuff. Yeah.
Medieval is just going to be a trailer. There's a PlayStation Party that is just for the VR, so it's probably just like when Kinect came out with the party thing or something. Yeah, that's probably what that is.
Well, okay, so you've been paying attention to the announcements they had, like PlayStation made a big deal, like we're making announcements up to E3, June 6th for the first one. You saw that announcement, right? It was the Tetris VR.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's called Tetris Effect, and it's beautiful looking game, very simplistic. I'm just happy to see some more VR stuff come out, but I wouldn't even count it as an announcement. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it out on the PlayStation Store and get it out there. Don't necessarily need to make it like, oh my god, guys.
It's just Tetris?
I mean, it's a fancy Tetris. It's got a lot to it, but it boils down to being a Tetris. It's not like a Tetris MMORPG.
Yeah. Wonder if the pieces were falling on you and you had to like run away from it.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm starting to think we might have something here. Oh my god. 3 heart attacks today from Tetris.
Something that you'll probably be excited about, I'm sure maybe you got it written down, as a new Spyro trilogy.
I don't have that written down, and I wish I did, because that does get me pumped. I wore my PlayStation buttons or my controllers out on that game. Oh, I love that game. That's classic.
From what it sounds like, it's called a Reignited Trilogy, so I'm guessing it's going to be probably just...
Are they going to do any Skylander stuff, you think?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because, I mean, that hit big, and I just was not interested in any of that. They were aiming for children, which it's a
but I bought
game.
into it. I spent hella money on Skylanders.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
I got the Disney one. The other thing,
I did that too.
Yeah.
And then they cancel, and you're like, oh, they're effers.
The action figures are very cheap, though, and very well made. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, which one? The Disney one?
Yeah, the Disney one.
I like the cartoony look of them.
Yeah, they look cool. Yeah.
And if you notice, if you get like a set, they kind of, and you put them next to each other, they kind of go with each other. Like, the way they're posing,
like they're in a scene or something like that together.
I saved them for a future kids room, but
or your kids room, like when you just like
or just my room
unwind. Yeah.
But Spyro trilogy, it looks like it's just gonna be Spyro by itself. Looking it up now, seems like it's just the old ones, but over again HD master. That's cool.
Yeah,
actually, that's pretty neat. I don't know much of this game at all. I never played them back in the days, but I'm gonna probably say it wrong. Shinumi 3?
Okay.
Am I saying that right?
I'm not familiar with that title.
I'm not. I'm sure other people know what we're talking about.
It's a remake or
it's
a
a
three,
number
so it's
three.
a sequel.
It's a number 3. So I think 1 and 2 were. I think the first one was in '99. It looks like, and then 2001 for 2.
Wow.
So that's super old. I never got into these.
PlayStation's
games.
doing that lately though. You got the Shadow Colossus and you got that one with the wolf or whatever.
Yeah.
They're digging.
Oh
deep
yeah, the
into
cartoony wolf looking one.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Capcom, I think it is.
Everybody went apeshit for it too. But anyways,
I didn't even play it.
and I feel like such a failure for a gamer because I know people were like waiting their lives for this game, and
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it. But PlayStation seems to be doing that. They're digging deep into that well of what worked in the past.
Yeah.
And we're all in the midst of nostalgia fever. I mean, think about the remakes coming to theaters and stuff like that. So it's smart marketing, and hey, we're getting good titles out of it. So.
Yeah, as long as I guess they're those greatest hits, I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah. Oh,
Or,
God, I remember that green board on the side that was the greatest hits. Remember on the old PS1?
Oh, yeah.
Or the red top on the PS2?
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Colossus, I didn't pick it up, but I still have it on my PS2. And, man, that game is so simple, but it's like the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Next we have Spider-Man. We already knew Spider-Man was coming out, but they're going to announce a VR version mode for that game.
Oh, that's smart.
Which they had a VR for the Spider-Man movie. It was like Spider-Man Homecoming, and you get to play a little bit on the PlayStation VR.
Okay.
And I played it, and it was kind of, I don't know.
It makes sense with the Sony being the ones that own Spider-Man and all that.
Yeah,
that they would do as much as they can with
I
it.
don't know why I didn't. So they're going to have a VR mode for that. We are going to have, okay, this is kind of neat, but just a trailer of Resident Evil 2 Remake, but a PSVR mode.
Both those are good.
Yes.
Because Resident Evil 2 is widely believed by a lot of people to be the best one. And a VR of Resident Evil, there goes back that Tetris heart attack situation right there. Where you're sitting there and you're like watching out behind doors and shit. Yeah. That's a great idea.
That'd be pretty neat.
More VR. I mean, I'm ready for Ready Player One. Just take my life away and put me into a machine. Let me live. Wow, I'm down with that.
Man, they can't let it go, and it's cool that we're getting announcements here because I feel like PSVR was kind of dying a little bit.
Yeah,
and I have one just because I took it off my brother-in-law. He doesn't care to get it back, so I'm using it.
That works.
But it is awesome playing Batman and this Until Dawn Blood Rush game.
Right.
And they just got to keep it going because I'm tired of things coming out and it's just dying. Like Connect.
Well, there was such a big hype for like the Oculus and everything like that. It feels like all of them had their craze and they're just kind of going back to the normal video game thing like that. But it sounds like PlayStation's like, wait a second, guys. Let's stop and embrace this. Yes. They're working on it. You know what I'm saying? So
and
as long as somebody does that, I'm happy.
Their product's super good too. It's crazy. I feel like I will start walking and it's like, oh shit, hold on. I need to be sitting down or something.
Yeah, it gets the seatbelt in your couch.
One of my favorite games of all time, sounds like it might get another one, is Devil May Cry. You got a Devil May Cry 5.
I heard that they're doing that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love, that's my top 3 favorite games of all time in my life. So I'm super happy to finally hear something. And it's a 5, so it'll be a continuation.
Yeah, it's not going to be from that remake version of Dante. It's going to be the white hair version.
I don't need like a 3, which was like a prequel, and then they made 4 was awesome too. 4 was good, but then they made the DMC, which is
that's the only thing I heard.
Prequel.
All I heard is that it's not going to be that. It's not going to have anything to do with that version of Dante.
That's awesome. We need it like continuous story. I hate when we go backwards all the time.
Yeah.
So.
And he's an awesome character. You can really do a lot with him. There's the fighting style in that game's so cool.
That one's supposedly going to have a demo, so hopefully.
Cool.
Also, Final Fantasy VII. We already been hearing about this one forever.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Square Enix, get off your ass and do something. You guys are the freaking, just the biggest tease in the world.
Yeah.
Give us some Kingdom Hearts 3 already. Give us our Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the money. And you'll have just all of the money.
And the remake looks like a whole brand new game. It looks freaking crazy awesome.
Well, the little tidbits you see are they're phenomenal.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a story we already know we like.
Yeah. Speaking of Square Enix, though, Kingdom Hearts 3 supposed to be another trailer, which you already know I'm a crazy fan of Kingdom Hearts, but I'm getting so sick and tired of I try not to look at everything.
I think now they'll just start making trailers for the next E3's trailer. Like they'll just get us hyped. Like next year, guys. They'll have a trailer this year. They're like, next year, we're going to show some more gameplay. Like, we'll just hella be excited. In like 2025 or something like that, maybe we'll get a demo.
Oh, God, please don't screw me over on this one.
I'm ready for it. I'm very ready for it.
Yeah, oh, God. I cried when 3 first got announced. Like, legit tears.
Well, yeah, they had that trailer where there's like a bunch of the Keyblades out in the field. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Which it seems like the graphics are now ahead of that. That's the problem we're running into. It was beautiful, but I think we're ahead of it now.
They came out with the 2.5, and there was a mode where you're just playing as Aqua. She's from Birth by Sleep. And the graphics on that just freaking showed off of what the new one will probably be. It is amazing. The smoothness. Like, oh my God. This looks
they got to hurry up because eventually we'll pass it up.
Yeah.
Square Enix is building a game from 2006 or 7 or 8 or 9. Back then, and it's like, come on, guys.
BioShock is going to get a VR mode for PlayStation.
You're making me buy a PlayStation.
That's scary as hell.
All right, Santa, this year's Christmas. I need a PlayStation VR.
That'll have a trailer.
I know this is to our podcast. So
yeah. That'll have a trailer, and it's called if I'm saying this right, Reassurance.
Reassurance?
Is that what it is? Yeah, but it doesn't.
That sounds like a BioShock name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we'll see.
I want a remake of the first one in VR because, man, the best thing about playing that game.
That's scary as hell.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more horror than the other ones, and you're running around and you're already kind of scared, and then all of a sudden, like shaky, you know, and you're just like you stop in your tracks and you're like, okay. I currently have this many bullets, which is usually never enough. Yeah. And you're like, I have this much magicka or whatever the hell it's called in that game.
Yeah.
And you're just like, can I take that to Big Daddy? No? Okay, fucking out of here. You know, you're just like, I always love that. That's the only thing I could think of in video game history where I actually like stopped my tracks and okay, this is going to be a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? It's always good.
Man, you played Infinity, of course, right?
Oh, I loved it.
Infinite? Yeah, Infinite. That's what it is?
Infinite, yeah.
Infinite, yeah. The ending on that was just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, they could continue with these different worlds and it would work every single time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just let me play it. And it's like, you almost want to make it a movie, but the way they make your eyes go in a certain direction, like in the beginning when you have to throw that baseball at the couple that's being insulted.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. And you're just like, how do you portray this in a movie? Because it's you making the choice.
True.
And then you like, and luckily they stop you before you actually go through the choice, you know?
Yeah.
But you're like, how could they even portray this? This is what video games are. This is what video games could be storyteller wise. Because it's making you do it.
Yeah, I feel like every game nowadays just wants to be open world, and
which I love. Don't get me wrong.
I do too, for sure. But these ones that are not open world and are just based on maybe like a path and a story are like the best things ever. Because
now they're like, look, guys, we got pretty much where we can go with graphics for a little bit. You know, we're putting 4K on shit, but you know, we're pretty high up there. Now we have to lean into story, and I'm loving it.
Yeah,
it's good stuff. And certain games that have like repetitive story are starting to get noticed, like your Far Cry's. I like Far Cry as much as the next guy, but it doesn't take long before you realize like, okay, there's always a spirit world.
Yeah.
There's always checkpoints that you unlock with new parts of the map. You know, it's kind of just a repetitive thing. You know, it's always the same kind of bad guy and stuff. So
I get fatigue after a while with those.
I know, and then it's a shame. It's you know, beautiful worlds though, but
for
still.
Sure. Oh yeah. Bloodborne 2 is gonna have a trailer.
Yeah, another game I can't play because I'm not good enough.
I got super far on the first one and then just randomly dropped it, and then I tried going. Yeah, I don't know why. Probably just another game came out and I got distracted.
That happens.
But super far. I was probably maybe like 2 hours away from beating it, and then it was free on the PlayStation Plus, their subscription.
Yeah.
And I re-downloaded it and wanted to continue where I first left off. I was like, fuck this, uninstall. I'll never play this again.
Yeah.
So just way too hard.
I love that PlayStation and Xbox does it too, the 2 free games a month or whatever like that.
Oh, yeah.
I have stacked. Okay, we're talking about Crackdown later on Level Up, another episode coming up. I got it from that. I mean, I've owned it back in the day, but it's kind of one of those things where like, because for me, I'm a super cheapskate. So not only do I download my 2 free Xbox One games, but I make sure to download my 2 free Xbox 360 games. You can actually do that. And it was one of the free Xbox 360 ones. And I played it again. I'm like, man, this game is just so good.
Yeah, super good game. But I like that, though. I mean, at first, for some dumb reason, I guess I wasn't really looking into it. Those subscriptions, I would never just add them to my library.
Actually, that's the reason I got into Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed now, but they put on Assassin's Creed 2, the Ezio, which, of course, the best one to try to hook somebody with. Yeah. They put that one free one time, and I played that. Me and Taguro did. And we both played it, and it was like, boom, let's get the next one, let's get the next one. And we consumed it, which is exactly what they're trying to do, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
They
should maybe... Oh, man, I wonder if there is like a key to that where they'll release an old version of like, oh, yeah, but in the background, we have a new one coming out.
Just like the Crackdown, they released Crackdown 1, not number 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they're going to do Grand Theft Auto, which I think is too R-rated for them to release, or mature rated, but, you know, they'll probably release like Grand Theft Auto 4, and then you get into 5, you know? They'll probably do something like that.
Yeah, shit, I don't know.
Which I could play Grand Theft Auto 5 again right now.
Next, Death Stranding will finally have a demo.
Okay, good.
So,
I have that written down of what day they're going to be talking about that.
Yeah. About time, I guess. I'm pretty excited because every time I see the trailer, it's just like, I'm into random horror movies. So, like Freddy and just the randomness of them. Like, I know Jason's not too random, but you have a kid coming out from the water. It's just like super random.
Right.
So, every time I see this trailer, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like, the whale's dead and there's people in the sky and then, like, there's a baby attached to him. And you're like, what the shit?
Yeah.
But hopefully it's a different gameplay than Metal Gear Solid because then I'm thinking... Is this random like Metal Gear Solid sometimes? You know, random Metal Gear can get pretty random.
Yeah.
But I hope it's different because I don't want to feel like I'm just playing a Metal Gear gameplay on a different game because that's all Kojima could do. You know? I don't know.
I just want something. At this point, you know, we're getting to these guys where they're kind of doing the Marvel thing where like, hey, in 8 years, there's going to be a great game coming out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, show a game at E3 and then know what's coming out in 4 months.
Yeah. I said this to a relative, and Kojima right now is putting out a bunch of stuff about his productions. Yeah. Obviously, PlayStation bottom, whatever. And like toys and figures of his little like insignia character that, you know, whatever. Have you seen it? Like the space guy with the skull inside the helmet?
Yeah.
And it's like he's bringing out so much of that stuff. It's like, bro, come out with a effing game.
We were talking about that on an earlier episode of something.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. I was talking about
where they're doing the merchandise, but not the actual game.
Yeah, it's like come out with a game, please, and then maybe, you know, I'll look into your stuff.
Yeah.
Also, we have a Last of Us 2 demo.
Okay, they're actually getting the demo.
Yeah. I watched the trailers again recently, and you're like, oh my god, this looks way beyond than what it used to be.
Yeah.
So, that would be pretty cool. But then again, it's something that should, I guess, kind of expected, so I'm not too excited for it. So,
yeah.
All right, so next we have Players Unknown Battleground will be coming to the PlayStation.
For humans, it's called PUBG.
All right, sorry, PUBG. I don't really know the slang for it because I just always hear it's a broken ass game. So if you're gonna bring it to the PlayStation, make sure it works.
Why at this point? Actually, it's funny because Microsoft's they're giving out pins that I actually really want. Now that I say this, but they're the frying pan, which if you play PUBG, you're very familiar with the frying pan, and it's all golden and has like the PUBG emblem in the middle. It looks really cool, and it's Xbox is giving them away at E3.
Oh, at E3.
Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
And they look really cool. I want one, but dying ass game.
yeah, it's. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make a push or something because Fortnite's taking over that type of.
Well, they're suing them. We already talked about that in another one. So I mean, they are getting desperate, you know.
Yeah.
But bring something new.
True.
Campaign or something there.
I guess we're getting another SOCOM game. Coalition.
I Am Down.
Yes. Yeah. So that's dope. I haven't seen one of those in hell long. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, I know. The last I'm thinking of is the old PlayStation 2 stuff.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I haven't heard anything since
Fantastic though.
But that's all I got for PlayStation wise or anything as of right now. So you have other stuff? Or?
Well, yeah. So I know there's not a lot of news on the other two systems. I have their schedule, but it seems like PlayStation's been pretty upfront with their showing stuff off. Yeah. There was
confidence level, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it is. So let me go over. Okay, let me go over the schedule. So what we have for the official E3 days, it's from the 12th and the 14th, right? I know the systems announced it beforehand because they're shady like that, but we got the official schedule of E3 is 12th to 14th. On the 12th, we have panels from The Last of Us Part 2, where they're going to be showing some stuff off. That's actually from them. We got Rage 2. Soul Calibur 6 is supposed to be...
Rage 2. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Soul Calibur 6 is supposed to be announced. It's on Tekken. The guys that made those two games, they're going to announce probably one of those two. They're having a panel on Fallout 76. I'm tuning in for that. I love me some Fallout, and I hope 76 is good. This is the one I was talking about before. Grim Fandango. You remember Grim Fandango?
Yeah, the Skull Grim Reaper character.
Yeah, well, they got a remastered version of that. They're going to do a whole panel on that.
Oh, okay.
That's all on the 12th. Now, these are all individual companies, not just the, on the 13th, PUBG is going to be doing some big announcements. some updates, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Next, so these are all in order too, what time they should be released. Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Ooh, really?
I'm excited about that. I'm replaying through 1 right now,
Yeah.
just because I haven't played the expansions, and the expansions are dirt cheap right now on Steam.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
It's $17 for the season pass and game and everything.
Damn.
Very, very cheap. World of Warcraft is announcing something at
Maybe
E3.
that PlayStation, like I told you.
Oh my god, man! You're
That'd
making
be
me buy a
nuts.
PlayStation.
That'd
I
be
will
nuts.
sell my Xbox if they do that.
Because we talked about they're going to be talking about a couple things, and you're right though, because you said that why wouldn't they do it at BlizzCon, right?
Right, that's where they always announce
it's
it.
kind of weird that they're showing up and then.
And it specifically says World of Warcraft storytelling. So I don't know if we're going to get a different thing, but it didn't say Blizzard storytelling. It said World of Warcraft.
I wonder if maybe what we talked about was it coming to the PlayStation is just like a story
which I'm
mode.
fine with. Yeah, just give me more of that world.
Yeah.
I love Azeroth. Lego DC Supervillains, which also I'm getting kind of excited about because we were just talking about the Lego games looking good. Call of Duty Black Ops 4. The first Call of Duty I'm actually going to probably buy. I haven't played a Call of Duty in a long time.
It's not a lot of campaign in that, right?
Actually, I played the one where they go and fight Jon Snow in space. If
Ooh.
you don't know what I'm talking about,
I skipped
sounds
that.
like a hallucination, but that actually happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did play that one, but that was meh. That felt very weird playing that. Tomb Raider's gonna have some announcement.
Oh yeah, because they have a new one coming out soon.
Yeah, so they're gonna be showing some stuff off. Spider-Man, the PS4 game, is gonna be there.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna be showing off that VR you were talking about, and then Square Enix is supposed to be announcing a brand new game, not yet revealed.
Ooh, brand new. Okay.
Yeah, and so that'll be on the 13th. On the 14th, Thursday, Cuphead's got something coming out.
Cuphead, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that game. I freaking rage in that game, but I love it.
Well, that's the whole point of that game.
Yeah.
Is to just be too damn hard.
Oh my god,
I love it. The art is
good
gorgeous.
game.
It's kind of like that Don't Starve, where it's all about the look.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going to have a panel on that day. We're going to have a new game from Warner Brothers, which I know most people are like, okay, who cares? Let me tell you what Warner Brothers has that I cannot wait for. Shadow of War. So they got Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Those are Warner Brother games.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a third one. I just finished beating Shadow of War thoroughly. I've unlocked everything you can unlock in that game, and I'm ready to play it again. I'm waiting for the expansions to be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I'm a cheap ass. Sea of Thieves has something else they're going to come out with.
Now, back up a little bit. This Warner Brothers game, you think it'll just be another... So they came out with Mad Max, and you got Shadow War, and then you got Batman.
Yeah.
Same fighting style. And you think they'll maybe finally do something different? Or, I mean, it seems to work. I mean, I like
that's
it,
the thing,
but...
yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm just
like we were
playing
talking
all
about
the same
before,
game,
is
different
it
world.
works. Just take that fighting style and just put a good story on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why mess with what works? If you played Shadow of Mordor and then Shadow of War, it's very noticeable that there's not a lot of difference in the fighting or what you're doing, but you feel stronger, you feel bigger, and the story is grabbing you more now this time.
Yeah.
To me, it's the perfect sequel. We'll have to do a thing on it. We'll have to do a level up on it.
Yeah.
On both those games. Because it's the perfect sequel to the first one, and for different reasons. The way it upgrades, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I'm hoping we get another Lord of the Rings game out of it.
Yeah.
We got Sea of Thieves, and then
What
another...
is Sea of Thieves doing?
They're going to have someone else.
That's right.
Hopefully it's a big fat campaign.
Yeah, seriously.
Because they just had the Deep one come out, and there's been some hype on that, so maybe we'll be getting something new.
Okay.
And then a different Square Enix announcement. So we're getting two.
Huh.
One on the 13th and one on the 14th.
Well, hopefully it's an announcement where it's like, well, our game is going to be released next week. I like those ones.
Well, hopefully one day is Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
And next day's Kingdom Hearts.
True.
You know? And then so the Xbox show is going to be on June 10th, and that starts at 1 Pacific time. Pacific time. Yeah, thank you. What we're expected to get is a Crackdown 3, and we're going to level up coming about that. Forza Horizon 4, Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
These are all things that are expected to be talked about. Halo 6.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing a panel on their indies. They're real proud of their indie games and some third-party games. And then they're going to be talking about Xbox services like the Game Pass. I think they're pushing the Game Pass more. They've started releasing more AAA titles for their Game Pass.
Yeah, you're kind of pulling me a little bit on Game Pass. I almost bought it for State of Decay, but then I realized State of Decay was only $30, so I was like, forget it, I'll just buy the whole thing.
But for the most part, how often do you beat a game in a month? Or get a good enough feel to where, like, I don't want to go anymore? $10. I mean, it's so hard to argue with that.
No, I know. It's pulling me in.
And it's props on their end, because for $10, Sea of Thieves, I probably would have gotten it. I probably would have waited for it to get a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But I spent the $10 on it now, and then, like, if I were to cancel Game Pass because it's the only thing I'm playing, I'm going to probably go buy a $60 version of Sea of Thieves because I really enjoy that game.
Yeah.
Talk about a VR game. Just let me sail all day, man. That game is awesome.
Oh yeah, that was pretty neat.
Yeah, and
Stay
then
at the water the whole time.
yeah. It's funny because now with the Megalodon, and it's funny because you can't bring the Megalodon out unless you actually have the 5 drums. You do the quest and you use the 5 drums. But when you're out there swimming and you're like getting stuff out of one of the big ships that are sunken, you still kind of feel like that Megalodon's out here with me. That big bitch is out here somewhere. All right, and then we got the PlayStation show that's going to be on June 11th on Monday. They already announced the Tetris Effect and Days Gone is a game that's going to be released on the 22nd. It looks so good, February 22nd.
Yeah, that's right. Next year.
So that looks amazing. I can't even pin down what it is.
It's like a crazy ass zombie game. I mean, but
but it looks like there's so much more. It looks like it's so much more of a biker life game. But there's zombies here.
Yeah, and I like how we see like gameplay of just hordes of zombies and you're just shooting at them and just running away. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm liking it. So we got that. Some other games: Astrobot Rescue. So here's some titles that I have no clue about: Astrobot Rescue Mission, Blood and Truth, and this game called Dreams. Those 3 are confirmed to be announced. I don't know what they're about.
Yeah, me neither.
They seem, watch one of them become like the new everything.
Yeah, really.
They're going to be talking about Last of Us Part 2. Mm-hmm. They're going to be talking about Ghost of Tsushima. I'm officially saying the title's announced. They're going to be talking about their Spider-Man game and then Death Standing.
Yeah.
So those are the games that they're supposed to be talking about. And then on the June 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, Nintendo's bringing their it's called Treehouse.
Treehouse,
right? It's their announcement thing.
Their reality thing.
So, confirmed to be talking about Super Smash... Not confirmed. Everybody thinks they're talking about Super Smash Brothers. Mario Tennis Aces.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go. They got the Pikachu and the Eevee version. I'm excited about both.
Let me see more of that Pokeball. That physical Pokeball.
There's another 2019 Pokemon game they're supposed to be talking about.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be the legit Pokemon.
Probably. Yeah. Which, they got my money for that, of course. A Yoshi game. Whatever. Yeah. Yoshi's just a Super Smash Bros. Character at this point.
Yeah. Well, there's like 2 of them coming out. There was the one we talked about last E3, and then I think they're redoing Woolly World for it. I mean, don't quote me on this, but they're doing like a Woolly World. They had it. I don't know if it came out on the Wii U, but I think they might have bring it to the Switch. But don't quote me on it. There's something. I think there's 2 Yoshi games coming out soon.
Oh well. Props to Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, way to take a mount from another game and make it a full-size character.
Dang.
I can't wait for my Time Lost Proto Drake from World of Warcraft to be its own character in a standalone video game.
Wow.
Metroid Prime 4 is supposed to be getting some love.
That's the reason why I have a Switch.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime.
Fire Emblem. And then we're looking at some third-party games. Fortnite's coming to the Switch. And it's funny because my nephew's excited about this. Like, as soon as I saw him, I just saw him like a week ago or whatever. And he's like, you play Fortnite? He's 7 years old and he's stoked about this. I'm like, yeah, I play some Fortnite, He's like, my friends play Fortnite. He's coming to the Switch, though. I'm playing it on Switch. And then he was going to go buy like an X or PlayStation or whatever because he heard us going to that. I'm like, dude, chill out. First off, PC for life. Go get a PC. And yeah, it's coming to your Switch. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is coming. We're getting new
monsters. More characters or what? The game's already out. I own it. So
it is? Okay. So it must be new characters. And it's just an announcement they said coming from third-party games.
Maybe a better fucking campaign or something because it's horrible.
It's a fighting game, though.
Yeah, but it's so easy. Like, I don't know why. I can't change difficulty on it. It's so boring.
Maybe you're just
campaign,
too good.
I just fall asleep. Maybe. If I get that.
That's probably... You're just pro.
Online is pretty easy. I'm gonna I don't lose.
Gonna be getting some new Monster Hunter stuff coming.
Okay.
FIFA 19.
Oh, yeah. Did we talk about...
Hold on, dude.
I was just reading on some
You're
covers.
not legit excited about this, are you?
I play FIFA like so much.
Again, so does my 7-year-old nephew.
I was just playing FIFA before I got here, doing the Russia update.
Well, 19's coming.
But they announced they might have 4 possible covers, and Ronaldo might be on the cover again.
That's pretty awesome.
Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, and man, I forgot how to say this guy's last name, but someone from Liverpool. It's just the Egyptian guy, but I forgot how to say it. Okay.
We're also getting Paladins, which to Switch. They're pushing it big because they're saying it's their answer to Overwatch. So,
ooh, yeah, that's a big statement.
Yeah, that's Nintendo's pushing it big. They're putting a lot of money behind this, a lot of endorsements behind this third-party game because it's their answer to Overwatch.
You need to sit down on that.
Which it's like, just talk to Blizzard. Just get Overwatch on there. We all like Overwatch.
Yeah, true.
And then something called Overcooked 2, which I know I should have ended on the Paladins because that was more exciting. Something called Overcooked 2.
I feel like I've heard of that before, but yeah.
So we got some good stuff coming from E3. What are you most excited to hear about?
Dang, I don't want to say Kingdom Hearts because I'm always upset every single year.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Shit, you know what? Maybe just maybe just some Nintendo stuff actually. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I usually don't ever really look forward to them, but since since I have the Switch and it's still pretty new, maybe some different things for that. Other than that, probably just Last of Us and Days Gone.
I think for me, I'm excited more. Okay, so for PlayStation, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the VR.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear more titles from the VR and this World of Warcraft thing, whatever that'll be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That could literally be anything. They could be bringing like still images to the PlayStation coming 2019. I'm going to be there. For the Xbox, I want to hear more about the services thing. I think Xbox's big benefit is their amazing library. So I want to see more about Game Pass and see what they can do.
Yeah, if they just like say randomly, sometimes they do that. Like tomorrow, you could get this, or today it's available now.
They do that. Microsoft
if they
is
just
known for that.
drop hell of games on that Game Pass, then I'll pay $10 to try it out.
And then maybe some Halo 6, but I don't know.
You get fatigue after a while. That's what I'm saying.
They could almost skip a couple of years. Let us kind of crave some Halo, and then we'll get back into it.
Like Kingdom Hearts, man. I mean, that's my shit. And then you just have me fatigued. Like I don't care about hearing it anymore. I just bring it out.
And then for Nintendo, I think just the Pokemon games. I want to hear more about these Pokemon games.
Yeah.
But so that's what we got for E3 talk, guys. We'll be doing a show after E3 talking about our the big announcements and our thoughts and what we saw at the show. So if you guys missed it, we'll catch you up on everything. We're nerds. We'll be consuming it like crazy. So if you guys also want to hear updates, we'll be tweeting about it all through the weekend and the following week. So that's about it for me. Anything else from you?
No, that'd be it.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.